guys about a year ago. I don't know if I've had it for a year or not, but I love that bag so much, and it signifies so much to me because it was one of the only things that I actually spent like a pretty good amount of money on for myself, and I absolutely love it. I'll make sure to do like a trigger video with it one of these days. But I absolutely love that Loungefly bag. And then I acquired my Harry Potter book series, and then I acquired Harry Potter Scrabble game. But I definitely would like to add on to my Harry Potter collection, and then also start acquiring, because this the Court of Thorns and Roses is probably my favorite fantasy series since Harry Potter. Harry Potter, I love him, I do, but the Court of Thorns and Roses is just a little bit more adult, if you know what I mean. And I'm obsessed with it. I'm almost finished with the first book, and I am eager to get to Mist and Fury. I can't wait. But anyways, so I found this little companion book. It's a character companion book from the Dollar General, and your girl, she had to have it. So okay, so I've got my little pointer here. Hopefully you can see everything okay. So we got Dumbledore, we got Voldemort, we got Ron Weasley, Harry Potter, and my favorite, Hermione Granger. This is the Muggle Net's unofficial Harry HarryBodder character compendium, an encyclopedia, who's who of the Wizarding world, and this was only $6.99. So it says a compendium of characters. Before his 11th birthday, Harry Potter's world consisted only of a gaunt aunt, a dull drill salesman uncle, a bratty cousin, a chatty Brazilian boa constrictor, a crazy old cat lady, and the spiders that shared his cupboard under the stairs at number 4 Privet Drive. After seven best-selling novels plus supplementary books spawned a subsequent slew of blockbuster films, 4 theme parks, a Broadway play, and more. The number of individuals who have met and been influenced by Harry has grown exponentially. To experience Harry's story is to immerse yourself in the richness of a magical universe filled with wizarding history, culture, and lore. A world of witches, wizards, owls, elves, non-magical people, anti-non-magical people, folks who can talk to snakes, and snakes who used to be folks. There are mind readers, shapeshifters, centaurs, giants, and ghosts, nearly headless and fully formed. And in the following pages, we've collected some of the most lovable, hateable, or otherwise noteworthy father's love saved him from Voldemort's killing curse. Known ever since as the boy who lived, Harry is a hero in the Wizarding world, but spends his childhood unaware of his fame. During his childhood, Harry is mistreated by the Dursleys, who make every attempt to hide the magical world from him until his 11th birthday, when, to everyone's shock, Rubeus Hagrid arrives to deliver the incredible news. Harry is a famous wizard who will soon be attending Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I'm going to actually do it like this so the light's not shining on so bad, because I can see. Okay, there we go. On the Hogwarts Express, Harry meets Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, and the three quickly become inseparable. Once at school, they hear rumors about the mysterious Sorcerer's Stone, a relic that promised immortality to whoever held it. Harry learns Voldemort has possessed Defense against the Dark Arts teacher Corius Quirrell, and a plot to steal the stone and use it to return to power. As a second-year student, Harry is accused of opening the Chamber of Secrets and unreleasing the Balsic, a massive snake notorious for attacking Muggle-born students. He discovers that memory of Voldemort contained in a cursed diary has been possessing Ginny Weasley, forcing her to free Salazar Slytherin's monster. When Harry descends into the chamber, Fawkes the Phoenix, my favorite, I love phoenixes, brings him the sword of Gryffindor to slay the Balsic. He destroys the diary and rescues Ginny from certain death. In Harry's third year, alleged mass murderer Sirius Hagrid escapes from Azkaban. Although everyone in the Wizarding world believes it was Sirius who betrayed the Potters, Harry discovers the real culprit was another friend of his father's, Peter Pettigrew. Sirius becomes a trusted mentor and surrogate father. Hogwarts hosts the Triwizard Tournament over the course of Harry's fourth year. When his name emerges from the Goblet of Fire, Harry correctly suspects someone is trying to kill him. In fact, the trophy is a trap. When Harry and Cedric Diggory take hold of it, they immediately arrive at a graveyard where Cedric is murdered by Pettigrew, who will soon use dark magic to restore Voldemort to power. When the Dark Lord insists on dueling Harry, their wands connect and ghostly echoes of Voldemort's victims, including Harry's parents, emerge from Voldemort's wand and buy Harry just enough time to escape. By Harry's sixth year at Hogwarts, Dumbledore reveals how Voldemort's soul was split into objects called Horcruxes, and that destroying these items would make him mortal once more. After one attempt to retrieve a Horcrux proves fruitless, Harry and Dumbledore return to Hogwarts and witness Death Eaters attacking the castle when Dumbledore is killed by Severus Snape. Ron and Hermione search for the remaining Horcruxes and learn about the three Deathly Hallows. Harry unknowingly masters the Elder Wand when he disarms Draco Malfoy at Malfoy Manor. After finding two Horcruxes, the trio's search eventually leads them back to Hogwarts. During the Battle of Hogwarts, Harry searches for Voldemort, knowing his snake Nagini is also a movies. There's Ron. Did the one for Hermione. I'll be sure to put a spoiler alert for the people that haven't read Harry Potter or watched the movies. But if you haven't, you need to get on that for sure. Okay, so there's a little magic fact right here which says Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince was the only film in the series to be Oscar nominated for Best Cinematography. Hermione Granger. Hermione Granger, regularly referred to as the brightest witch of her age, is the daughter of Muggle dentist. Originally thought of as a teacher's pet and know-it-all, Hermione bonds with her two best friends at Hogwarts, Harry Potter and Ron Weasley, after taking the blame for an unfortunate run-in with a troll. Throughout their adventures, Hermione is most often the detective, the researcher, the brains, and the voice of reason. She habitually sticks up for others. In Hermione's first year, she uses her powers of observation and research skills to discover that the Sorcerer's Stone is being hidden at Hogwarts. When the trio decide to save the stone, she helps them escape the Devil's Snare and solves the potions puzzle guarding it. In her second year, Hermione starts to realize her Muggle-born status puts her in danger in the wizarding world. She puts all her efforts into figuring out the identity of the heir of Slytherin, including brewing Polyjuice potion by herself. Hermione is the only person in the whole school who discovers that Slytherin's monster is a Balsic and deduces how it travels through the castle. After she gets petrified, her research helps Harry and Ron save Ginny from death. Hermione has a rocky third year. Ron believes her cat Crookshanks has eaten his pet rat. Scabbers, Harry receives. So his pet rat Scabbers. Harry receives a mysterious firebolt broom that Hermione gets confiscated. And Hermione takes so many classes she literally has to be in two places at once. Even so, she still manages to think about others, including helping Hagrid and the trial for Buckbeak, and later using her knowledge of time travel to save the lives of both Buckbeak and Sirius Black. In Hermione's fourth year, she plays an essential role in teaching Harry the skills he needs to survive in the Triwizard Tournament. After learning about the social injustices faced by house elves, she starts the Society for the Promotion of Elfish Welfare, which is SPEW. Ron calls it SPEW. To her annoyance, Hermione receives a barrage of nasty media attention and hate mail when she is asked out by the international Quidditch player Victor Crumb. By her fifth year, Hermione leads the fight against Dolores Umbridge and the Ministry of Magic by starting Dumbledore's army. Using the highly complex protein charm, she makes magical galleons for the organization that communicate the time and date of their meetings. Although she worries Harry is being tricked, she joins him on his rescue mission to the Ministry of Magic. While there, she gets severely cursed by a Death Eater, but recovers. Hermione's sixth year is full of frustrations, from Harry unfairly beating her in potions to Ron dating Lavender Brown. Severus Snape from an increasingly suspicious Harry. She is one of the few students to fight the Death Eaters when the Death Wizards infiltrate Hogwarts. Despite her love of learning, Hermione leaves Hogwarts after her 6th year to join Harry on his quest to find and destroy Horcruxes. She reliably keeps the trio out of danger through protective enchantments, cleverly orchestrated plans, and overall resourcefulness, and stays by Harry's side when Ron abandons them. Hermione endures brutal torture at the hands of Bellatrix Lestrange and still manages to come up with a cover that saves all their lives. She fights bravely during the Battle of Hogwarts, destroying one of Voldemort's Horcruxes. During the climax of the battle, Hermione kisses Ron. Following the end of the war, Hermione works in the Department for the Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, as well as the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. In both roles, she attempts to dismantle many of the Ministry's unfair laws regarding marginalized members of the magical community. Hermione marries Ron, and they have 2 children, Rose and Hugo. Okay, let me see how much time. Okay, I'll do a couple more. Oh, look at Rubius Hagrid and Fang. That's a good picture. Voldemort. Sirius. There's one I'm looking for, though. Fred and George. Neville. Luna. Ginny. Never McGonagall. I love her. Molly and Arthur Weasley. This one's a little bit shorter. There's a really good picture of them. Molly and Arthur Weasley. More than any other character, Molly Weasley is a mother Harry never had. Along with her husband Arthur, the loving matriarch of the Weasley family raised 7 children in their eccentric home, known as the Burrow. A member of the Order of the Phoenix, Molly is fiercely protective of Harry and happily provides him with gifts and affection. During the Battle of Hogwarts, when Beatrix Lestrange sends a killing curse toward Ginny Weasley, Molly sends a deadly curse right back, silencing Beatrix for good. First mentioned in Sorcerer's Stone, Arthur is the patriarch of the Weasley family. Fascinated with Muggles, he works in the misuse of Muggle artifacts office at the Ministry of Magic. His obsession with the Muggle world is all-encompassing and has led to several questionable experiences, most notably bewitching a Ford Angela to fly. He narrowly survives an attack by Voldemort's snake Nagini with Harry's magical help shortly after Voldemort's return, and fights in the Battle of Hogwarts at the end of the Second Wizarding War. Magic fact: some of the Weasleys' names, like Percy and Arthur, are based on the legends of the Knights of the Round Table. Umbridge is the only villain in the series to cast a Patronus. Dolores Umbridge is a Ministry of Magic official appointed by Ministry of Magic Cornelius Fudge to teach defense against the dark arts at Hogwarts after Voldemort's return. A former Slytherin, her preference for pink and puffy attire and decor bellies a truly malicious streak. She has a particularly sadistic professor with a fondness for torture, especially using a magic quill that draws ink from the blood of the writer. When Albus Dumbledore is fired, she becomes headmistress of Hogwarts and institutes a reign of terror that includes a number of educational degrees, limiting freedoms and privileges, as well as the de facto cessation of a meaningful defense against the dark arts curriculum. After Dumbledore's return, she heads the Muggleborn Registration Commission and the Voldemort-controlled Ministry. After the Dark Lord's defeat, Umbridge is sentenced to Azkaban for prosecuting Muggleborns. Well, actually, I did not know that. I did not know they put her in Azkaban. Good. I hope she suffered. Dursleys. Okay, we'll stop on Mr. Dobby here. I love Dobby. Fun fact, a statue of Dobby at Warner Brothers Studios London has become famous thanks to fans leaving socks for it. Dobby is a house elf who originally belongs to the Malfoy family. Greatly distressed by the cruelty they inflict upon him, Dobby comes to idolize Harry Potter and does all he can to help him. After hearing about a nefarious plot to reopen the Chamber of Secrets at Hogwarts, Dobby uses various means to prevent Harry from going back to school. Later, Harry tricks Lucius Malfoy into giving Dobby a sock, freeing him. Socks quickly become Dobby's favorite item of clothing. By his 4th year, Harry learns Dobby has found employment in the kitchens at Hogwarts. The free elf is happy to help Harry with the second task at the Triwizard Tournament, stealing chiliweed from Snape's stores so Harry can breathe underwater. In Order of the Phoenix, Dobby informs him about the Room of Requirement, providing an inconspicuous meeting place for Dumbledore's army. When Dolores Umbridge is told of the existence of the DA, Dobby races to warn everyone of the impending danger. By Harry's 6th year, Dobby is thrilled to lend a hand when Harry directs his newly inherited house elf Kreacher to spy on Draco Malfoy and see what the suspicious Slytherin student is planning. In Deathly Hallows, Dobby saves Harry, Ron, Hermione, and others from imprisonment at Malfoy Manor. As he disparates, Bellatrix throws a well-aimed knife at Dobby, who succumbs to his wounds outside Shell Cottage. Grieving the loss of his loyal friend, Harry digs the house elf's grave without using magic and inscribes his headstone, "Here lies Dobby, a free elf." But yeah, like, it has so many characters in here, it's crazy. But where the heck is Snape is what I'm wondering. That's what I was trying to find. It's okay, I know he's in here somewhere. Anyways. But yes, I love this little book. I think it's so cute. I can put it in my purse, I can do anything with it. One of my first things on my bucket list is to be able to go to Harry Potter Land. I'm speaking it into existence, you guys. guys, I swear. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I love